He is an ex-high school bully cum frat boy. He doesn't believe in science either, i.e. climate change. Just for some context, I'm in a Facebook group called Alt Leftists, and I posted something about Steven Crowder, and that was one of the comments. That wasn't the only one. He repeats a lot of bullshit about gun violence and climate change that could be cured by Google. Now, don't think I am white knighting for Steven Crowder. It would be useless for me to do so as his channel is much larger. He doesn't know I exist, and well, I don't agree with Steven Crowder on everything. He's also a grown adult. My real issue is with the he doesn't believe in science either, i.e. climate change. That's where and why I have an issue. Simply due to the fact, if you even question climate change, then you are anti-science. Now, this video isn't going to debunk or prove climate change, although it might contain statements from my own bias or beliefs. However, it's just more of a video talking about why I think it is horse shit to think someone is anti-science simply because they are skeptical of climate change. People are wary of the fact that major climate change predictions by people like Al Gore have been dead wrong, and we haven't been studying all that long either. Before 1900, there was no reliable temperature records for more than 50% of the globe. Interpretation of the climate record is confused by changes in instrumentation, station location, observation times, and the urban heat island effect. It's a dishonest tactic to claim someone is anti-science based on the notion that they have issues with what they are being told about climate change. It's scientific to challenge things. It's scientific to record data, examine it, run experiments, compare old data with new data, rerun experiments to debate opposition about the data. But to claim someone is anti-science when someone thinks something differently, that's dishonest. How about you debate the science and the facts about global climate change? And do you want to know what is science? Scientists can use proxies, things they can measure that tend to vary with temperature, such as the composition of ancient deposits of seashells or thickness of the rings in ancient slow-growing trees, to get very rough estimates. These have actually shown warmer temperatures during Roman times and the Middle Ages. Anyway, this is a short video compared to how long you can make a video talking about global climate change or anything related. Of course, I think we can agree that the Earth's climate changes and is changing. However, I think we also have to admit that we still have no clue how humans are actually affecting it or at what rate. Let's also note that climate change and the environmental impact aren't always related. While trash might hurt the environment, it might not make it warmer. That's a video for another time. A new poll shows that while most American adults believe human activities are warming the world, about half do not think global warming will negatively impact their lives. 51% of American adults believe global warming will harm them not at all or only a little, according to new polling data from the Yale program on climate change communication. Only 40% believe global warming would hurt a moderate amount or a great deal. 51% of Americans believe global warming is already hurting people in the US or will in the next 10 years, according to the Yale poll of more than 1,800 adults aged 25 years or older. Yale University researchers found only 49% of American adults believe most scientists think global warming is happening. 28% think there's a lot of disagreement among scientists. The New York Times touted the poll's top-line findings that most Americans believe that global warming is happening and that carbon emissions should be scaled back. The Times juxtaposed public sentiment on global warming against positions held by Republican politicians. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe you got a new perspective on those who are skeptical of man-made climate change. Thanks for watching.